Welcome to Pocket Pod, Animal Crossing, Leesh and Roar and JB. Episode 113. There's JoeyBoey, Roar, that's me, and Leesh.
Should we just keep introducing ourselves?
I love it. And that's
It's JoeyBoey.
And
JoeyBoey,
this is Roar. And that is Leesh.
Leesh and Roar.
Leesh is to my left, Roar is to my
JB.
foot.
Leesh to fill out the tree.
Oh. I liked the tree as well. I've been seeing people posting their Halloween trees because they're decorating for Halloween already. This is in real life, not in Animal Crossing. And I think it's inspiring and I love it.
That's
Halloween
great. I did
trees.
not know Halloween trees were such a big thing. That's cool.
I didn't
I
either.
didn't either.
I also didn't
I
realize
think
it was.
this is what happens when you're stuck inside.
You know what? I think
for
you're right.
6 months.
I mean, people are already getting
Everything's a
Christmas
big
on.
deal.
I've been hearing about Christmas early now. Everyone's like, let's just
my
do
goodness.
it.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow.
Also, like, trick-or-treating is definitely going to be different this year, so there's got to be,
Sure.
like, fun ways to make it special.
I need to
for
figure out, like, if kids are coming to my neighborhood, I want to figure out how to give them candy safely. Like, I just don't know how.
So, JB, I don't know if your next door is doing this, but some people have started posting saying, hey, my house is going to have candy out.
oh.
Let me know, and I'll send you the, if you're interested, let me know. What we're doing, we're not doing candy. We're going to march the kids around in their little costumes, and then we're going to do like an Easter egg, Halloween egg hunt in our
Is that in your
backyard with our
neighborhood?
own candy.
Yes. That's
with their own
great.
candy, and then
I love
nobody
it.
touches my stuff.
It's just going to be on your property.
Yeah,
Okay,
and it's
not
just
like
gonna be
around-
our stuff for
around
our
the street.
kids.
Got it.
That's really cool. It's a fun
I
way
like
to get
that.
it, be an outside activity, still have the fun of finding candy and being able to eat that candy.
Right, the kids don't care where the candy came from
Yeah,
because they
that's
didn't
true.
buy it.
Right.
Yeah. That is part of the concern. Like, parents probably don't want their kids picking up candy from other houses right now.
Sure.
And
Well,
the
some
whole
I mean,
thing.
it goes. Some of my neighbors are really like into like, what if we like combined our forces and we all got different candy, and then like I'm like, I don't want anyone's candy. I just want to like not do that at all.
yeah.
I want to
Yeah. It
see you
just
guys
depends.
from
People have
afar,
different
wave.
issues right now.
Yeah, like everyone has different levels of like who's high risk, how
Right.
far, how if you're super quarantining or if you're playing it fast and loose.
Or something in between, like
Or
pods
something in
and
between.
things.
Sure.
Yeah.
Surely.
But
Yes.
for us, that makes the most sense, and we tried to be like when the conversation happened in our neighborhood, we're just like, hey, we are not
We're out.
participating in anything. Have fun.
Right. Well,
Good
that's-
do that.
There you go.
Nick was
you
telling
do
me
you.
about someone had a feat of engineering that involved like some sort of like long candy distribution that's like 6 feet long. So you just put it down like a little
A candy
slide.
catapult. A noodle
Or a
slide for
catapult.
candy.
like how fun would that be if you make the kids stand at like the edge of the property and just like run around with their bags?
Well, that does sound appealing in its
I
own
will
way.
pre-Purell every piece of candy before.
Yeah, that was
goes
the other
down-
thing is like talking about Purelling, and then there's like one lady who's just like, well, I helped with like manage the food safety at like delivering the meals to kids for school and stuff, so I know like the proper like I was
Wow.
trained on like proper like safety and protocols, and I'm happy to like take everyone's candy and clean it and
Wow.
bag it for people. I'm like, that it doesn't need to be like that. The kids literally do not care where the candy came from.
Yeah,
Sure.
no, you're going to buy a bag of candy, whether it goes to your kids or someone else's kids, you're still buying a
Yeah,
bag
there
of
you go.
candy.
Buy it and that way you can also pick all their favorites. I think there will be Bit-O Honeys and Tootsie Pops or Tootsie Rolls.
And Airheads.
Oh, Airheads are also a hit. Okay.
Airheads
Nice.
is the Halloween Des treat of choice.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, we have a bunch of saltwater taffy right now as well that we're like, we got from the beach.
Get rid of it.
Sure.
So we've got like,
Those candies did not make my top 10 list, so I'm doing one of those podcasts again with the Great Pop Culture debate about Halloween
oh my
candy.
gosh.
And I had to send my 10 top Halloween candies. And
I think we all know what the number one candy is.
Mounds. Almond Joy. I picked two that I know that people don't like. That
Oh, I do
Joy's
like,
got
actually, I do like
nuts.
Mounds. I got confused.
Are you
Mounds.
saying Reese's peanut butter cups, the little ones with the foil
Yes.
wrapping
Ooh,
specifically?
yes. Yes.
If that doesn't win, I'm
Delicious.
gonna just throw my mic on the floor. I don't know.
Yeah. Walk out. Be like, I'm
I'm gonna
done.
walk out of this podcast.
Wait, do you prefer the little wrapped foil ones over the ones that are in like the traditional half?
For Halloween, yes, I
For
do.
Halloween, I prefer the little wrapped foil ones. Yeah.
Ooh. So it was always a treasure to get the ones that are the big ones. I'm like, oh, that's the fancy stuff.
You're right. There is something to that, but what's my favorite? Just to
Nibble
know.
on and have a treat.
It
a
feels like a
Halloween
treat for Halloween.
memory.
Yeah.
That's fair. It does feel
There's
particular
certain
to Halloween.
things that for Easter, those little, not the Cadbury eggs, those can suck it, but
Ha,
the
I still
little,
enjoy those. Cadbury mini eggs? Are you talking
they're
about mini
like
eggs?
the mini eggs. Yes.
Those are my
the
favorite.
best.
Those are my favorite
Like
Easter candy.
the pastel
100%,
spotted
so good.
mini eggs. I could eat
I love
those
it.
like
Okay,
anything.
good.
Just
That's why we're friends.
This is the
Mystery
only reason.
solved.
This is the reason
it
we're
was
friends.
actually one
Cadbury
of
mini
the
eggs.
largest devastations that COVID gave me this year. I was like, how am I going to get my Cadbury eggs? How's this going to
It's all
happen?
been leading up to this moment.
Turns out Amazon was distributing them at one point. I did actually get it back.
That's amazing. Ooh,
Crisis
glad you
averted.
dodged that bullet. Ooh.
It may have been after
you know what's
Easter.
hard to
but who cares?
find right
won't.
now is pureed pumpkin in a can.
Oh, I
Really?
heard about that. That came up.
That's it. And I accidentally bought canned sweet potatoes.
Oh, you can make a sweet
Hey,
potato pie. It'll be
Sweet
great.
potato pie is great too. Do it.
Yeah,
Do
it
it.
is. It's legit delicious. I mean, I know it looks like it's got the same coloring as a tasty pumpkin. Just it's a little sweeter. Okay, it's a hard pass from Leesh. That's
If
fair.
anyone wants my canned sweet potatoes,
I'll look up some recipes and let you know.
I don't want them.
I have like a puff pastry in my freezer that's waiting for me to put something in it, so maybe I can do something with that.
Ooh, that sounds.
If
I bet you could invent something delightful. If there's,
Hey, dude.
A sweet potato puff pastry, like there's nothing wrong with that sentence.
it's that's
It's
right.
perfect as it is.
I love it.
Did I
love
lose
it.
all my stars from when I got kicked off?
Oh, I hope not. That
That's
would be
a great
super
question.
bummer.
I did arrive not too long before, so hopefully you didn't
Oh, that's true. You probably had
Snap.
people visit. So
and
any,
someone arrived just before that
yes,
person too.
yes.
Soup.
So you're
Elliot from
probably
Soup
okay.
arrived.
That's right.
Oh, that's right. Elliot did come
So,
through.
back to since we are talking about New Horizons and delights
Are we?
therein.
we were talking about canned.
We're getting back to talking about.
Oh yeah, just context. We're at a meteor shower on Nicktal right now, which
Oh
is why.
yes, Niktal is hosting
we're
a meteor
talking.
shower. So anyone, you might be there right now for all you know. Or
By the
all I
time
know.
you hear this, it'll be over.
For all we know.
Yes, in the past. It is now you are listening in the future.
Well, actually,
In
this
the past.
episode goes live at like 4 a.m. our time, so there's still an hour left of Rar's meteor shower when this episode drops.
Is Rar gonna leave her gates open?
I mean, since we just had some internet troubles, I have serious doubts that it could stay open of its own accord without me monitoring it. And I am not going to stay up until 4 a.m. As much as I love you, listeners, I'm not going to stay up that late. I'm sorry.
So if you're hearing
That
this,
early.
gates are closed.
Ooh, sassy! Just wake up a few hours earlier, Sarah. I don't know what the problem is.
See?
But anyway, do you guys have any follow-ups?
Da 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 da.
Da 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 da.
I don't want to wait.
For
For a follow-up and corrections, we have both.
corrections too.
Yup.
Oh my gosh,
Yup.
let's hear these things.
So
let's do.
last-
Yes, give us.
I was gonna start. I was just
yes,
gonna roll right
please.
into it.
I was going to invite you, so I apologize for
Sorry.
treading
I'll
on your
wait.
words.
I'll wait for an introduction.
Leesh, would you like to share a follow-up with us?
Yes. So last week, I shared my amazing adventure to get Lolly. Was that last week?
That was
Yeah.
just
Oh my
last week.
goodness. Oh my God. Okay.
But the event happened like 6 days before that.
That's
so
right. That's
Sure,
right.
sure, sure,
Okay.
sure.
That makes more sense.
Yes.
It seems so long ago.
Right?
It was.
But what I failed to mention during the podcast, and I mentioned after the podcast, so
Right.
we wrote it down so I didn't forget, and then I almost forgot again. So I'm glad JB was on it.
Yeah, good job.
There are some wonderful. I forgot what I was saying. There's some wonderful Pokemon patterns on Drew's Instagram. If you like Pikachu or any of his friends, you know what I learned? is
Tell
that
me.
Pikachu can be a boy or a girl.
Yes. Do you know what's special about the Pikachu girls and their tails?
No.
Their tails look like they've got, like, instead of ending just at a lightning bolt, it ends in a little, like, heart shape at the end of their tails.
What?
Isn't that cute?
That's really
Joelle
all
knows because she
Pokemon
played
can be-
Pokemon Go.
I mean, I
What?
played for a hot second. And I never caught a Pikachu, so I don't know.
Okay,
that.
so
Well, I learned because of Pokemon Go because Lion Cake plays that. And I noticed that there are like little what are they called? Like the gender icons?
Yes, the male and female
plus
classic
and
little
Yeah.
logo blips.
The arrow thing.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, huh. And he told me the other day that he just caught a female or a lady Wobbuffet.
Because they have
Wobbuffet.
she has lipstick on. Is that what makes the
Mandalorian.
Wobbuffet look different?
Yes.
They
he's
are ridiculous.
Very
I love it.
excited that he now has both.
Oh, yeah, because those are
Gotta catch
rare
'em
and
all.
hard to catch.
He's
If I
very excited.
remember anything from
This has
Pokemon.
never
Caught
come
a
up.
Venusaur.
My brother has been playing Pokemon Go since the beginning, and he has never mentioned gendered Pikachus to me. I wish I had known. Sounds adorable.
Was he had played Pokemon games in the past though, so it's probably like old news. Nope.
No,
Okay,
Pokemon
just
Go
kidding.
is his first and only Pokemon experience.
Well, Jakar, question for you. Did you notice that there are different looks for the different sometimes they look different.
if you're listening, there's like a 60% chance he's listening at some point in the future.
You just
Either
have
way.
to tag him on this one.
That's right.
I'll
It's a
make
very
sure.
important question.
Whenever I
question
mention
for you.
him, I make sure he
Burning
listens.
question.
Burning questions.
Anyway, so there's some really
Nice.
Drew has some really cool patterns. If you guys are interested,
This is
And
Drew
then-
from I Lava You, right?
I love it.
that's-
Yes, Drew. Oh man, I don't remember the Instagram.
We mentioned it on last week's episode, the Instagram
it's-
handle.
Dot.
It's Drew.ILavaYou or
Dot.
Drew.from I Lava You.
Com.
Drew.com. Go to Drew.com. See how that
Don't
goes.
do that. I don't know where
Don't
it's
do
going to
that.
take you.
We don't know where that goes.
Don't do
Nope, not recommended. Don't do
Not
it.
endorsed by Pocket Camp. I mean,
Ask
Pod,
your parents.
whatever
Don't
our
do
name
it.
is.
What are we?
Pocket Pob.
We're the Pocket Pod. What you asking? What are we? What's happening?
I'm
Leesh
not
doing?
sure. Leesh is
Leesh
having an
doing
adventure.
research.
Doing some research.
We lost
Oh
Leesh.
yeah, I got confused.
Joelle.
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I went.
I was gonna invite you to while
Tizzy.
Leash is researching.
Yeah,
Would you like to share a correction?
I can definitely do that.
Yeah.
I had 2 corrections from last week because I made mistakes.
That's okay. We all make
Happens.
mistakes. Darn it.
Happens.
It's okay.
But the big thing is I remembered I made a mistake, so I can talk
Aw.
about it. Normally,
Hey,
I
go
don't
ahead.
remember, and it doesn't matter. So I wanted to correct that. Last week I mentioned that Queen of All Geeks gave me a painting. That was her secret ninja art fairy
the fairy.
thing.
Yes.
It was actually not a painting. It was a statue, and it was apparently one of her favorite statues, and it is a really good one. It's the Valiant one, that like the headless winged
the
angel thing.
The Nike of the
Nike,
Greek island
yeah.
that I can't remember.
Yeah, that one's a beautiful statue. I like
Crete.
So pretty.
So
Sure.
I got that one in my
Name another Greek. Why not?
got that one in my blather space.
Lesbos. Isn't that Greek too?
I
think so.
Lesbos, yeah.
Lesbos.
We could name some more Greek islands. How about
Lesbos.
Mykonos? There we go.
Mykonos. That's one I
All
know.
the things. Yay!
I don't speak Greek.
It's all Greek to you.
It's all,
all
Greek,
Greek
to me. Hey,
saying
it's
came from
Drew.
somewhere.
It's
Follow up to the follow up.
it's Drew.from.I lava LAVAUYOU.
Ah, nice.
Perfect.
And there's a Pikachu, and there's also a great Pokeball. I think.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Are these what kind of pattern? Are these like outfits? Are they
They're
patterns
shirt
for
patterns.
shirt patterns?
Oh,
okay,
cool.
cute.
So they're pro patterns. That's great. I still have some pro pattern slots remaining. I do not have
quite
any
a few,
regular
actually.
slots.
No, I do
through
tradesies whenever I need a new regular
Yeah.
pattern.
Yeah. Gosh, it's so rough.
And then there were
And-
fireworks too, right, Leash?
Yeah. Well, as evidenced by our photo from last week.
Yeah.
There's
the
a
cover
lolly
photo.
firework, and
There's a
there's some other
lollyworks.
delightful little fireworks that they had on
Lollywork.
their island.
Adorable. I loved it.
Wonderful.
So yeah, thanks for making those patterns, Drew. That's pretty cool.
That's
Like it.
really cool.
Yeah.
We recommend it.
Yeah.
Go find them.
Desmond was very excited. Or Lion Cake, I should say, was very excited.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Good for Lion Cakes. Fun.
And he's like,
does
there's
check
also
out. That is his
PJ
brand.
Mask. Oh, yeah. There's also PJ Mask, which Desmond gets excited for, but actually doesn't like PJ Mask. So it's
Confusing?
like, I was like, do you want them? He's like, no.
He's excited that he recognizes
Right,
it. I
it's
get
something
it.
he
I get it.
recognizes. That's fair. Yes, I get this, but I don't need it. Thanks.
Yeah.
And did you have another follow up or correction, JB?
I sure did. This
Yay.
is an interesting response from. I will not credit you because I don't remember who told me, but in the Discord, we got a follow up about how the birthday like invite list works. So when you have your birthday and one of your villagers meets you at your house and you go go and meet other villagers, I thought it was the villagers that were the longest stay on your island.
Oh, right.
And that's what I just assumed it was, but it's actually your highest point villagers.
Oh, so it's who you have been the bestest of friends with.
So it turns out I have been nicer to Rasher than I have to Tex and Mareke.
Wow.
Because he was my number one. He was my inviter.
He was your host. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. So yeah, and who knows? Maybe you gave him one prize or present, present more.
That hot dog costume really just worked. That probably gave me like 1,000 friend points because he loves that thing.
Oh.
He hams it up.
Oh, does he ham it up?
Like a little hot dog ham. Yep.
Hot dog, indeed.
Rasher's my favorite. I'm gonna miss him when I finally get rid of him.
When you get rid of him, it makes it sound like you're like kicking him off your island, but really you're just like letting him explore.
It's really hard. I think I might like drop Julian before I ever drop Rasher. I love Rasher so much.
Julian. Oh, Rasher is cute.
Julian is very sweet.
If you end up getting rid of Sparkly Boy
we'll
after
talk.
I get barreled,
we'll talk. Okay, so in 700 years, when there's room on your island for
basically.
Oh,
in order, barreled, then Sparkly Boy. Well, maybe someone else can pick up Julian for a while, and then
there you go.
He can find his way to you after that.
Can wander.
Fine. I just want to be in the queue somewhere.
Yeah.
Yes.
I also might drop Octavian soon too, which I'm a little less upset about. Like he was a delight to have, but again, I have Rasher and he's my crank bud, so I kind of need to swap him out. Anyway, we'll see.
Yeah, but it's great. I love hearing that Rasher was your bestest of best buds. It's kind of impressive.
I literally, I love him so much. It's unexpected.
That's so sweet. I love he has a very gruff look. Like he's got the scars on his face, if I remember correctly.
And he talks like,
but he has, his smile is the size of his head when he smiles. and he sings this like deep gruff voice when he's near music. And he can't sing for the life of him, but he's so cute doing it.
I love him. That's amazing.
And he looks so good hamming it up in the hot dog costume. It's really
hamming it up. Hamming it in the hot dog.
He's a walking pun. I can't tell you. Anyway, that was my correction. So you'd be surprised who your BFFs are on the island.
Yeah, watch out, man. That makes me look forward to my birthday in the next year, so I can see who will be my best friend in that
next year. And who knows who will be on your island at that point?
I know that's true.
Know?
Lots of changes.
It's gonna be crazy.
Who even know?
Well, so we're talking about some more things that who's to know. We have some what's new action.
What's new?
Pocket camp.
Pocket camp.
Whoa. Yes, it is almost entirely what's new Pocket Camp this time.
It's true.
Lots of new stuff in Pocket Camp. We have the acorn accruement, which we're collecting lovely acorn items lovely little acorns to trade in for some acorn type stuff. So it's like the gyroid hunt, but acorns are the item.
So they're in the trees like the gyroidites?
Yes, they can be in the trees like the gyroidites, and they can also be on the ground. And also you can get them at the Shovel Strike Quarry. I was like, what is the quarry called? I don't remember.
Oh my gosh.
And hiding behind chairs.
Quarry.
My favorite was when they would hide behind chairs and then they blended in with the grass and you just couldn't see them.
Right?
Yeah. Quarry Island would be nice to visit though. I think they fleshed it out a little bit more.
Yes.
They do have a couple of mystery islands that are like heavy on rocks, or they even have the really special mystery islands that are like the gold or the bell island.
So few and far between though.
But few
and I want to be able to go there whenever I want, not just by random.
Yes.
Yeah, I hear you. I feel that way about all the mystery islands. Hey, that's a fun use of Nook Miles tickets.
Yeah,
right. That's
or maybe Harvey's
special
Island could
request.
grow. Like we could go into like different parts of Harvey Island.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe he has like a thing in the backyard where you can like get hybrids or something, and like there's all kinds of ideas. But I love the idea.
We're getting
of,
ahead of
like,
ourselves.
I know, but, like,
it's okay.
But no, I love the idea of Nook Miles tickets.
ideas.
If you wanted to use extra Nook Miles tickets, you can pick like from a set of fancier islands. Like I will give you 10,000 Nook Mile or whatever it is. Nook Miles, not the tickets.
Like
Nook Miles.
So like 5 Nook Mile tickets. for going to an island that's a fancier island. Cut out all those boring ones and be like, who cares about them?
Oh, that's
the
a good
prestigious island choice of tours, I guess. Yeah, why
We've
not?
got only ideas for you, Nintendo. Hope you're listening.
We have so many ideas we're giving. And speaking of ideas, they finally implemented to a fashion in Pocket Camp of giving gifts to friends. They eliminated giving kudos. Don't get too excited. You do not get to pick what is in the gift.
So you're sending trash to your friends.
No, they're giving you, it's an item you can get. Currently, it's through kind of the daily login bonus that it's to get these little surprise gifts. The first day of the login bonuses, or one of the first days, it was a pack of 10 tangerine surprise gifts. That might be the wrong name for it, but they're little like tangerine boxes, and you can send one to a person every day. So you could send one gift out to each person if you had enough gifts, but you had like just 10. And you can, when you get a gift, if you still have gifts in your inventory, you can say thank you by sending a gift back. But those gifts seem to be pretty limited as far as like the amount that you receive, because it was just through that like first giveaway. And I did see people saying that they are getting some through like exchanges and, just giving stuff out to villagers for like the daily tasks, but it's very infrequent because I've not gotten any other than the ones through that first distribution. So it could be that it's going to be something that they're going to sell with Leaf tickets, presumably, because it is kind of like, oh, I want to give people gifts, and I'm such a jerk for not giving stuff back to people. What
are Leaf tickets?
Leaf tickets? What are those things? I know. No, seriously, I get it, because it's just like such a foreign thing. It's so far removed from New Horizons since we've been playing it for a while. But
I know it's out there. Half a year we've been playing it now.
It's true, which means half a year I haven't been playing Pocket Camp.
We haven't.
It's
Can you believe it's been that long? Like this time last year, we've been doing. We I think we started the Sail Aways, New Horizons Sail Aways.
Yeah, we started sometime in September last year. Absolutely.
That's so unbelievable. We were so excited.
We were counting down months, and then we were counting down weeks. Yep.
That's right. Because back then we thought, did we know in the summertime that it was going to be delayed? It was no longer going to be in December.
We knew correct, by around September. Yeah.
Okay. That's when we were
summer, I can't remember, but
I can't remember when that came in. I wish I could. I'm sure we could look back
screenshots and find out. But yeah.
But either way, yeah. What a delight that we get to enjoy it now, and it has been a fun romp so far. I'm enjoying it.
So yeah, happy 6 months, New Horizons.
Happy 6 months.
Yeah.
Woo. So yes, and we do have more stuff to talk about a little bit for New Horizon stuff, but I think we're going to have that in a little bit later of a category today in our podcast. A little tease for you right there. Category. That's a way to say it. And let's see. So that about wraps it up for new stuff. There's also Pocket Camp. You can take since the kudos being gone is actually replaced by the stickers that you can give to friends' photographs.
This is all like
there's just so much stuff that's totally irrelevant now.
Sticker on my face.
People that are in New Horizons.
Stickers.
This is foreign technology,
right? It's new stuff. It's different. If you're still enjoying Pocket Camp, it's a new thing to enjoy and check out. But if you're not, then sorry for
enjoy Pocket Campers. Hope you're having fun. I wish I could be interested in playing.
Bar, do you see a lot of the people that like played when we played still playing?
I definitely know that there's some people who are no longer playing, but there are loads of people who are still playing very actively, much more actively than I am, for sure. And some people that I keep on my list because I'm like, oh, I know them and I don't want to cut them out just yet, or people that I'm like, sorry, goodbye, add me later.
when I went back for my brief weekend interlude a while back, I noticed how many people like were just on the injured list, if you will, all the way at the bottom,
sitting on the benches.
Look at you doing sports talk.
I did it.
I love it.
I'm preparing for the next time. The next time Jack needs a pinch hitter in the sports. I did it again.
Joella, she's studying so hard. She's going to like have all the new player names. She's going to know what all the injuries that are happening, and she's going to be like, pow, 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 pow.
I can't name a single player in any professional sport at all currently.
Can.
Oh, what?
Fine,
I can't
LeBron James. I did it.
Yay.
Don't think he's still playing.
Is he currently playing?
Oh, he's still alive and he was playing.
Michael Jordan.
Also alive. Good call.
Goodness.
Very famous. Job. Excellent work.
I'm going to just confirm. I'm almost. I haven't had to make a headshot for him.
That's why you might know.
I got it. Well, as Leesh is looking this up, are we? shall we take a little break, guys? I know it's a little
And
early.
That's a great idea. That's okay.
That sounds great. I'll do research and hold my breath.
I love it. And we're back.
If you heard the door
Welcome
closing
back.
in the middle of that break, it was not a silent break.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear it, so that's, I guess I got to turn on my volume.
Maybe
so
it's
I can hear
okay. It was
He is
Okay.
still playing. Good job, Joelle.
I did it. That's an
Joelle,
active basketball player.
He plays for the
said baseball.
Lakers.
Yay.
He plays for the Lakers
Look at that.
I didn't know.
Look at that. I'm no dummy.
recently.
You're a champion of goodness. And speaking of being a champion of goodness, I think you have a special announcement to share with us, Joelle.
Yeah.
Would you care to do so?
Yeah, I hope people saw it, but I also did not social media this week, so maybe no one saw it. I will this weekend. The great pop culture debate. Everyone must know. I've been talking about it for months and months and months. But I was on that Animal Crossing episode that we recorded a few months ago, and it just went live this week. There's 2 parts. The part 1 went live on Monday, and part 2 went live on Thursday. That's when we're recording today.
Nice.
And it came out really fun. And I think it's very divisive decisions were made about certain characters, real hot takes on some beloved characters that I think people are going to enjoy listening to and or be enraged by. But either way, it's going to be fun. It's a journey.
Be inspired.
I think you'll be amazed by where it ends because if I haven't explained this properly, it's a bracket type system. So we start with 32, we narrow to 16 and so on and so forth. So the final 2 is not what I expected, but an absolute delight to debate. So anyway, that's my teaser. Enjoy. It'll be the best 2 hours you spend this week, I promise.
Oh, wow. I love it. That's amazing. Look, please enjoy it.
Great pop culture debate. And if you like that episode, there's tons of other really fun ones that I enjoy immensely.
Yay. That's awesome. Thank you, Joelle.
Yeah. And I'll definitely social media it this week so people can see it.
Nice. Social mediaing it up.
Yep, that's the verb. Yep. Social media.
Meetings. Social meetings? How
Social
about
meetings.
some dream sweets?
Dream sweet, where you sweetly dream. Did you guys hear it?
Yes.
I had to lean in, but I did hear it.
It was so quiet. It's so quiet.
It was a lovely delight and of peaceful sweetness.
I have a dream sweet.
What?
I want to hear it.
That wasn't
on
one
us.
that I said impromptu-y earlier. It's different.
Oh.
And so on my island right now, it is raining cats and dogs.
Oh.
And it is also lightning cats and dogs.
In real life. Wait, in island life.
In island life. And it's very beautiful. But I was thinking, wouldn't it be nice if like on a lightning night, a night that lightning struck, maybe like something happened, like it hit a tree and then like magic something happened.
Yes. I love this idea. Are you aware that yes, it could be a fulgurite if it hits the beach, which is like a little
glass.
Yes. Joelle says glass.
Yeah.
Is it
I'm not aware of whatever. What are we talking about?
No, I was just going to ask, is it in Minecraft? If a tree gets hit by lightning, does it produce
I don't
coal?
know.
Am I making that up?
Oh, I don't know.
That
Is
happens?
that true?
Or maybe
I don't
that's
play Minecraft.
wait. Is that Stardew Valley? It
In
might be
Stardew
Stardew
Valley?
Valley.
You have the lightning rods in Stardew Valley.
That's true. If you don't have a
They
lightning
can
rod,
make
is that happening?
batteries.
Yes,
I think it
that
just
was fun.
destroys a tree, but I don't think it makes something.
Oh, maybe it's some other game that I'm thinking of.
But yeah, you definitely get the lightning rod. That thing's cool.
Yes, but
remember that.
it would be nice to have. I love the idea of having some effect in Animal Crossing with lightning. That sounds charming and delightful.
And like it would be like a fun little like once in a blue moon type of once in a lightning strike
Well, the
kind of
lightnings are
thing. And
also
it
so
wouldn't
rare.
always guarantee, but maybe
Right.
like I don't know. Something cool could happen. Maybe there's like maybe it makes a little a crunchy on the ground, like one of those little like when you have like a fossil, like a little crack in the ground.
Oh yeah, okay. And
But
then
it's
could bury
like
something.
darker, and then when you dig it, there's like light. I don't know, maybe some sort of
Lightning in a bottle.
or maybe there's like maybe you can capture like some sort of lightning energy or whatever and use it to craft something. I don't know. I'm just
I like
spitballing here.
These are great. I just some sort of there's loads of opportunities there. It could be an item for use. It could be a collectible. It could be a museum item. It could be anything.
Or a DIY or something.
Oh, I love it.
Something cool.
Lightning treats, lightning strikes.
It could just be like
effects from lightning.
It could just be like a crack in the ground, and you dig it up like it's a fossil, but it could be
exactly.
Yeah,
but it's from a lightning because it's like darker and charrier on the outside.
Or it's literally like a lightning instead of a little.
Or chars your grass and like your flowers around that
spot.
hole.
That would be so cute. I love it. A little singe mark around it, just like a little sizzling.
Little depending on where
flowers.
the random happens, like it singes and destroys, but whatever you get in return is like way better than like whatever it destroyed, obviously.
Right. Yes. It's a trade-off, but it's much more valuable. I like that. And obviously much more rare. That's so cool.
Yeah.
I think that's
cool.
a great idea.
It's a great idea. That's a big old dream suite.
That is a big old dream suite. I love it. Dream suite.
I think didn't we have this conversation when there were rainbows? Like we hoped that the rainbow would have something at the end of it, right?
Gold.
Yes, it could be something even, I think we might have mentioned something you could dive for possibly, because if you swam off to the outside edges. Yeah, that'd be really fun. Yeah, some sort of, Nintendo, we know you give us stuff, but what we're saying is all we want is more stuff.
All the stuff. Is it too much to ask?
We want these miraculous events that happen on our island to be more worthwhile. Just like when there's a meteor shower and we get stars on the beach.
Yes.
We want exciting things to happen when other fun events happen on our island. That's all I'm saying.
Funny
Nature
you should
is
mention
cool.
that, Joelle. Funny you should talk about some other bonuses, because there might be something that I want to share in a hot topic. Talking about some... Wait, do we have a theme song for Hot Topics?
Hot topic.
Yum. So I want to talk about, this is how we teased that, Joelle, you mentioned there's some New Horizons news.
Yeah.
And that New Horizons news is news on the horizon. Did you want to share what it was?
No.
Yes. I see. I'm picking up what you're putting down, my friend. So somewhere on the internet, Nintendo released some sort of announcement. I think it was like Nintendo Canada or something. Mm-hmm. But buried in this announcement about like things that might be coming up or whatever, they said, be prepared for seasonal in-game events and activities, plus some spooktacular tricks and treats. So that means something spoopy this way comes. And we just have to wait. But Sarah, I think you might want to speculate and talk about it.
Yes.
I want to spookulate about it.
My mistake.
It's okay.
What about
I love it.
spoopulate?
I also would love to spoopulate. I am looking forward to, I love Halloween, obviously. Looking forward to every little bit of goodness that Animal Crossing can bring us for Halloween times. But I have some new suggestions, because there have been some things we've had in the past. They're all fun and great. We know in City Folk how much Joelle and Leesh and Rar delighted in chasing around and being chased by Jack, which was amazing and terrifying at the same time.
It might have
happen.
to re-air that episode at some point for everybody. Might be the Halloween treat this year.
I think that sounds fun, because I would love to listen to that again, because it's so ridiculous.
Listen with the volume down, because all the screams.
I get very
brace
nervous.
Yourself. Yes, brace yourself for some yelping and
Leesh and I were on high alert during that City Folk Halloween gameplay.
It was scary.
Yeah, it was.
Spoopy.
It was just, you don't think it's going to be scary, because Jack is a cute little pumpkin-headed fellow. But if he's chasing you around and you're not expecting it, it's just sometimes a little scary.
That's not Jack.
Because also that's not Jack. The problem is that Jack was fine. Not Jack was the problem.
Right. When people were disguised as Jack, and then we'd get punished by getting a Jack in the Box if they caught us. Is that what it was? A Jack in the Box?
Then they would take our treats.
Oh, that's right. It was a double.
And then we couldn't trade them in with real Jack. It was a whole thing. And so we didn't want them to take our treats. So we had to have the whole strategy of like hiding our treats and doing X, Y, and Z so they wouldn't take our treats.
Right. So
it was stressful.
Theoretically, this could come back to New Horizons. We don't know what New Horizons holds as far as Halloween. So maybe Jack will be back in this and the villagers will all be disguised. But I'm
pretty sure we can guarantee Jack will be back, because he was in one of those promos. Like they did show him in the like coming soon in a fall update, and Jack was like on the thing. So that part is guaranteed.
Pumpkin face.
Yes, his role and his event.
Exactly.
Is
how
unknown.
What will he play in this? I was wondering, and I don't know, I definitely have no idea what the event, how it's going to play out, but I was wondering if there could be some sort of cool new connection with Halloween. Because it's Halloween is at its spookiest when it is dark and kind of looming, like the moon in the background, or just like bats flying around, whatever, in night time. So my suggestion, and I remember once upon a time we were talking about the total eclipse of the moon that we thought we saw. My question is, what if Halloween magically coincided?
Blood moon.
Okay, I like that. I like where you're going with that. My variation is a little different, but we can keep that in mind.
Okay.
What if it coincided with a very special, not at all realistic, all-day solar eclipse that made your isle dark all ding-dong day long? So it was super spoopy, and it would be really cool.
That weird solar eclipse lighting that like just kind of trips you out all day.
Right,
Well,
and which in real life is, of course, very short, but in in Animal Crossing could last all day magically.
Do you think that this is going to be a multi-week event of something, or building up, kind of like they did
like
with
Easter event? It may well be.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. Like there will be something
so it's
to
not
collect.
just one night?
Right. I think they do like spreading it out, so it's not a single day. That's what we've seen, at least for the Easter season with the Bunny Day events. So that's possible. Yeah. But either way, if we could have a day of extra special all dark with a weird solar eclipse. And I was thinking, since it's the moon blocking the sunlight, what if we could collect little moon bits from the beach just on that day, and they could just be special things rocks. To trade in and give. Yeah. Oh, it could be moon rocks. Oh, I love it. Why did I think of moon rocks? Moon bits, moon rocks. But either way, I love a little collectible that you could somehow trade and use. It could be like the swapping element with animal villagers, or maybe if he's going to be the one that's the representative of the holiday, which he usually is. We'll see. But either way, I like moon rocks.
Maybe
like moon
Jack
bits.
could have a friend.
Oh, Jacqueline.
Jacqueline. Oh, what? Jacqueline. So she would be
his little sister.
Oh, I like
little
it.
Jacqueline.
She could be super cute. She could be a little, like, about the size of a hamster, maybe. Wouldn't that be cute to have a little special character that was little?
She's literally just a pumpkin with legs.
Oh,
you mean
I'm
like,
sorry.
You mean like Hammy?
Yeah, I mean, exactly.
Like Apple. Like Apple.
I like you said Hammy, because that is also how I refer to Hamlet, as Hammy.
Yes.
Because he's Hammy, not Hamlet.
Yes.
But no, like I was thinking, I was thinking of our sweet hamster villager friends.
I was thinking of a little hamster.
Like in the hamster cages?
Oh, the little cage.
It seems really inefficient, but okay. I mean,
he literally has to carry it around.
It'd be really hard to find.
Oh my gosh!
But maybe here, meet my friend. And then when you talk to him, he has to put the hamster in the pocket.
A bunch of pumpkins hanging out, and you have to find the pumpkin. You have to open the pumpkins to see where
which one the tiny little Jacqueline.
Where's Jacqueline?
I think Jacqueline. She's just turned into a regular hamster that hides in pumpkins, and I love it.
Where did this rodent come from on my island?
It's the spookiest of Halloween.
The spooky, but she escaped from those little hamster cages that some of our animal friends have in their homes.
Yeah, just ran too fast on that wheel, and it just flew right out of there.
That is.
But I also like the idea of a hamster villager that looks like a pumpkin. That's what I was picturing.
Yes.
Like their body is just a pumpkin. So they're just a pumpkin with legs.
Oh my gosh! You're saying they have one of those full body inflatable costumes of a tiny? Oh my!
I didn't mean that. I just meant like
adorable.
because they're styled like a pumpkin. So it's an orange hamster with like a jack-o'-lantern smiley face on the tummy, and then like little purple legs.
Oh, I love it. Okay, this is definitely a cute thing.
I think Sarah's drawing this right now.
Sarah's drawing this. So now we have to name. Oh no, we already have it. It's Jacqueline. Jacqueline the Hammy.
Yes, it's Jacqueline. Jacqueline, and she's cute.
Jacqueline
but
the hamster.
We did that part first.
Pumpkin. Very important. We got that part covered.
Don't name it first. Oh, I'm so excited, Sarah. You have to share the picture.
Oh well, I can assure you it will be the roughest of rough thumbnails. But perhaps I can refine it later. Oh,
maybe you'll see it in 2 weeks after Rar posts 2 weeks ago's notes.
Oh, that's right. My retroactive notes that I tried. I was like, I'm sure these are the right ones. They came up on my phone first. They are definitely not from 2 months ago. It'll be great.
In case anyone's wondering, every week Rar very helpfully posts her notes on our Slack so I can use them as I write our episode description and post the episode. And this week she posted the one from a month ago, and went to sleep.
I did. I didn't once think maybe I should look at the pictures to make sure that they were the right ones. Nope, they're fine. They've got to be the ones I just took. Well, how would they not be the ones I just pulled up on my camera? I literally just took them.
No, but it was a delight to be reintroduced to whatever that burger
I think it was the deli. It was the deli boppers.
It's the deli bopper one. Yes.
There. Yeah. So at least it was a fun one. At least it wasn't a boring one, I guess.
Yeah, it was a good one to remember. You're fine. I forgave you immediately because it made me laugh.
I enjoyed it.
I appreciate it. Yay. But so that's it for my spookulation. Do you guys have any ideas do you want to be chased around by Jack again? Do you want to have like a candy swapping event? What are you thinking would be fun for Halloween this year?
A part of me kind of wants to be chased around by Jack.
Yes.
I love it. It is fun. It's undeniably fun.
It's memorable.
It's tradition.
Yeah.
It's tradition. It's now our tradition. I hope Nintendo brings it back. That would be truly delightful.
I hope there's I mean, I don't know that I want all of my villagers to turn into Jack though. Like that part is just unsettling. Like now that I think about it, how on earth did penguins and hamsters turn into a giant jack-headed creature?
That's true. How does that even work? Their bodies must somehow morph it's the magic of Halloween.
Where's the science, Halloween? Come on.
This is Halloween. As I'm asking for a full day of solar eclipse. Where's the science in your costume wearing? I don't understand how it works.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun though to have like some sort of task or adventure we have to do like on the island, like send us on like a cool scavenger hunt. You know how sometimes the animals send us on like little itty bitty scavenger hunts?
Very cute. I like that a lot.
Maybe it's like a day of scavenger hunts while a solar eclipse is happening, of course.
That sounds great. Or what about like how we had, I know that we weren't the biggest fans of the wedding photography event, but that was like a Nook Mile ticket thing to do. Joel's like, What if it was something like, what about the rover maze that we went off island to do?
May Day was fun. That was
May Day,
nice.
that's what it was for.
Yeah.
Yes, something more like that could be cool.
Yeah. I would want more than that because at the end of the day, while that was nice, it
very
was
minor,
quick and nothing. Yes. I got a briefcase.
I believe it was a suitcase with traveling stickers on it.
But like, sure. I legit thought I had to do something with the suitcase. Like I thought I had to like go and bring it to Tom Nook and trade it in for something cooler.
Poor Joel. You were so disappointed. It was like, surely this can't be it, can it?
It's something is inside the suitcase. Maybe it's a whole bunch of more bells or bell tickets or something. I legit thought there was more to it. I need to know the code. There's got to be a lock on it. I'll unlock it with Tom Nook's help, and then he will reveal the treasure inside. Ooh, an escape room. Could they do that in Animal Crossing? Something?
Ooh.
I mean, the island could be an escape room. I've seen people like kind of solve puzzles and stuff, so the island could be an escape room, but
that would be cool.
Not a house.
Like it.
Not a house.
Not a house. Well, you can't interact with most of the things in a house. That makes it challenging. Yeah. But so many opportunities. Nintendo, we're throwing these. I mean, granted, if it happens for Halloween, which we're hoping, maybe they'll announce what's happening tomorrow. We never know. So maybe when you hear this podcast, it'll already be announced. Maybe. Leesh is like, no.
I don't know.
She doesn't know. I don't know.
I bet they know.
We're still over a month away. So
I want it to be, again, could it be a month-long event?
Well, you know what's going to happen? This is what always happens. The updates happen on Thursdays. So we'll get the announcement by like Monday, Tuesday next week. And then boom, the update will happen Thursday. That's my prediction.
Ooh, I like this prediction.
Because Thursday is October 1st. So.
Oh, that's right. It's right around the corner.
That's true. Look at you being so smart.
So clever.
I just have a calendar right there. I looked at it.
Just like a little teaser graphic. Like I thought I saw that there was like a teaser graphic of like Jack's face saying coming soon.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that was from the trailer because it had the teaser saying a free event is coming up.
Yeah.
Free update in the fall or autumn, but they didn't specify what day and when.
Right. Or even when in the autumn when it was going to happen.
Right. So it makes sense that October 1st, Jack gets his appearance announced.
I'd buy it.
Yeah.
I'd buy that for $1.
Speaking of Halloween, I know we briefly mentioned this like 2 weeks ago. We haven't talked about it since. There will be another Pocket Pod Halloween costume contest at some point in the near future. We'll make announcements and talk about it. But I just want people to get ready, collect awesome outfits, collect
or find patterns
costumes
to wear. Yeah, because now in New Horizons, the possibilities.
Or start bookmarking or thinking about things that you see.
Yep. And I think we can say that
anything.
Some of the most popular costumes of the past have been like there was kind of like pop culture references. Like last year it was Ralphie from
from Christmas Story.
Christmas Story. That's the one that won. Sarah's Flavortown, what's his face won that one
Guy
time.
Fieri.
I don't know if he won, but he was very popular.
He was a contender.
We had Babadook like multiple times, I think.
That's right. I think that was even our podcast, like within our the three of us. I think we had two instances of the Babadook.
I think that was the first year.
That was the first year.
Too. Yeah. That was.
I even did like some bonkers ones that required tons of planning. I did a Care Bears one where I brought all of the cubs into one place in my campsite. So there's so many fun ideas you could try, and with
the world
New Horizons, like literally everything is out there. Just start Googling. So
now you have a search function in your kiosk from the Able Sisters, which will help you find things even easier.
So if you have an idea, just toss it in.
Yep, and you also have Harvey's Island to take.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Stage some sweet photos. Oh my gosh.
Because also that's another thing I'll mention, that the staging was also some of the more popular ones. Like if you were actually in a space that kind of resembled the original moment or character or space.
Yeah.
It helped sell it. Like put a bookshelf behind you if you're a librarian, stuff like that.
Stage dressing, yes. So making it great. Yes. Having the doings. Having the doings and the things. Having the doings and the things. So that about wraps it up for TBD for the hot topic, but I'm excited to learn it. Once we know, it's going to be pretty great.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, we can talk about things that make you go,
Things that make you go,
Things that make you go. So this is something that I know that me and Leesh talked about previously, but I think Joelle doesn't know about it. There is a crazy cross-promotional thing that is happening with a particular food item. Leesh, would you like to mention what it is?
It's the lunch item that I only wanted my entire childhood.
Yep, same. Yep.
And I got it that one time after I begged and begged and begged, and it was the most disgusting thing I've ever eaten.
So disappointing.
But I got one.
Yes.
And I had regrets.
From
it's a Lunchable, guys.
What? Lunchable is the fun prepackaged snacky bip.
I was legit not allowed to bring Lunchables to my school because it wasn't kosher.
Oh.
So my only exposure to Lunchables was my day camp that I went to, and some of the kids, their parents literally just threw a Lunchable and like a
not
juice
even
box
the
in a
pizza
bag.
one? Oh, the pizza one must have pepperoni.
Had a pepperoni. All of them had cheese and meat together, regardless of the ingredients being kosher. Yeah. So I couldn't bring them to school. But camp, that was my exposure to Lunchables. My mother would never get me Lunchables, but boy, did I covet them. And then same Leesh. I had one time, and I bit into it, and I was like, this turkey is slimy, and this cheese is rubbery. But boy, is that a great Ritz cracker I just ate.
Basically, it was the crackers. It came there for the crackers.
And it's all about like the packaging and how it was so cute. And they're very marketed towards kids. Like right now, they're going to have some Nintendo characters on that packaging, including Animal Crossing characters.
You know what? I think Desmond needs some Lunchables
to experience the disappointment.
He probably would like them. He probably would like them. Oh.
So what are some of the characters?
Well, I think it's just on the outside packaging, so they can have, I think it's going to be Mario. I know the Animal Crossing, it's probably Isabelle. But the whole deal is they're having like promotional contests. I think there's some that are like prize winners. So it's not even like there's anything about the Lunchable snack itself that's like about these Nintendo characters. They're just like slapped on the packaging.
They didn't stamp the Ritz crackers with Tom Nook's face or anything.
Why didn't they? That would have been a perfectly cute thing. Oh my gosh, they could have made the Ritz crackers look like little bell coins. That would have been so cute.
Yeah, that would be really cute.
What?
Or leaves.
Oh, little leaves. Yes.
Oh, yes.
Leaves.
Little leaves.
Missed opportunity. I guess that would involve like more in actual like control of new food
need,
products.
Like die cut stuff.
Yeah, I mean just printing different plastic is different than changing how crackers are produced.
But it's would be cute.
Goals. Lunchable goals.
#Lunchable goals.
Super cute.
Yeah.
When Lunchables themselves when the novelty is not enough.
Right.
And as we learned, it wasn't.
It wasn't enough. I haven't had one in so long. I wonder if I'd be charmed by the nostalgia factor.
Or maybe they've gotten better.
Maybe.
Well, I feel like not very long ago at some volunteer event, they definitely gave everyone Lunchables because that was like the easiest way to distribute, quick protein for people. Oh, and we definitely had a crappy Lunchable, and it was the same.
Okay,
no change. Sorry to disappoint.
But maybe. Just maybe.
I mean,
less processed.
It's possible the quality improved, but not enough for me to notice. So
right, fair enough.
Noted.
It's fair. Also, time has passed so long. Who knows? Like, would you even be able to tell the difference if it's still?
Exactly. My judgmental taste buds from 20 years ago versus 5 years ago. Yeah.
Delightful. Well,
more than 20
speaking of delights, once again, I'm asking for your tiny delights.
Sky rockets in flight.
Do.
Tiny delights.
Do.
Tiny delights.
Tiny delights.
So, Rar, I heard you have some tiny delights to share. Why? Yes, I do. Thank you so much for asking me about it, Rar. I appreciate it very much, and you are my favorite person.
Leesh, we should just go on mute.
No, you can help. You can help because you were there. JB, you were there. You were there for the tiny delights.
I was there, and you were there, and you were there.
It was all just a dream, and none of the Scarecrow, nor the Tin Man, nor the Wizard were real. Just kidding.
We're out of the woods. We're out of the woods. That's our quick Wizard of Oz preview.
Yes. I got bit by a scorpion.
Oh, Leesh.
On Rar's Island.
Did you hear me yelp?
I did.
No, I heard a little yelp.
I heard it.
I quietly left.
I think.
Yeah, I quietly left her island, and I saw the scorpion, and I went and got my net out.
Oh my gosh!
And then he was hiding behind my sign, my notification sign.
No, that was so close. That was nearly a tiny delight of catching a scorpion. Instead, it was a tiny delight of getting knocked out by the tiny scorpion.
Sneaky scorpions.
Those are some sneaky buddies.
I was so quiet with my yelp, though.
You were. You were very.
It was
restrained.
It was a very cute little yelp. It was like a. That's what it sounded like.
It was like you inhale yelp. It wasn't an exhale yelp.
Everyone listening can rewind back and see if you can hear it over Sarah and I talking over it.
Yes, you can detect the yelp.
Sorry,
the inverse yelp.
I got panicked.
Oh,
you're fine.
I'm glad you're okay, despite the tragedy. But next time, hopefully you'll spot another scorpion and you'll be in good shape to get it. But something I enjoyed very much for my tiny delight, I recently visited JoeyBoey's Oasis Island when she was having a meteor shower, which was ever so delightful and fun. And what is she doing but terraforming her island? And in order to re-terraform, she has smoothed out the entirety of her island. So it is this gorgeous...
I'm leveling it.
It's amazing.
It is flat. All the buildings, I'm in progress, but if someone wants to visit, they can. All the buildings are moving to the beaches. All the flowers are on the beaches except for things that didn't fit. Now they're off in the side. All the shrubs are kind of off on the side too. So the whole middle of the island is going to be empty when I'm done with all the movement.
Yikes.
Because I'm going to start from scratch and I don't know what I'm actually going to do, but I realized I can't do anything until I start over. And I didn't want to start over. I'm not committed to
right. You want to keep your villagers that you have and your progress.
And, the whole thing, the progress and the DIYs. I finished my DIYs. I don't.
Oh, well, you don't want to lose all those bad boys.
The standard one. Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
I just wanted to level my island. So it's like a multi-week project just to level it.
Oh, I believe
that'll give me time to plan.
Also, I don't know if I would have known this had I not been to an island that's just lovely and flat. And granted, there are still some, when I was there, it's still in transition, that there's still some areas that have buildings that are raised. Mm-hmm. But it is so fun to run around on a big flat island. And it looks so cool because you have such a great view of the stars and the sky and the sea looks beautiful. It's really cool.
It's like Nebraska. It's like big sky country.
Oh, you just need some cornfields. It'll be awesome.
I should just let the weeds grow.
Oh, I love it. Yes, I do. This season of weeds is the best season of weeds because they're really gorgeous.
I noticed that on the front of your island.
Oh my gosh, I can't handle how much I love them. There's the little blue ones that are really short flowers, and then there's these little there's spiky ones that are green with like a little spiky green ball on them. Oh, I love them. I love the weeds this season. for sure. They're great always, but this is especially exciting. And that's another tiny delight. I have so many tiny delights this
Oh my
week.
gosh.
Keep them coming.
sorry,
But,
keep coming.
but
Okay.
Sarah, what did we
Delights.
do on my island that was the most tiny delight?
Oh my gosh. It was such an epic surprise that we were looking around for who was crafting like you do. You always got to do it. I mean, don't always, but sometimes. And Julian, Sparkly Boy Julian, was crafting a blue rose wreath, which I freaked out about because I've been wanting to get those blue rose recipes.
That
And
one's
my
incredibly
gosh.
rare. Like
Yes.
multiple people came over just for that DIY, and I
Because
haven't
it's
seen
awesome.
that in months.
Yeah, it's right because like now every DIY is like I already got that.
Yeah, I'm
Blue
good. I
rose
don't need a
items.
barbell. I'm fine. Yeah, blue rose, very exciting.
Yes, that was
yeah.
really great. Very, very cool.
Yeah.
So thank you for opening your island and letting us visit. And I thank you
It
to
was-
your boy Julian for
Yeah,
giving
fun
out that
surprise.
Horse
blue
boy.
rose.
My
Horse
my,
boy.
my lovely horse boy.
Beautiful horse
but
boy.
we also got to appreciate the flatness of my island, and we did racing, and we did
my gosh, of
circling
course. How could I forget?
and falling
Adorable.
with our tut masks.
Right. This is a flat island is the perfect opportunity to run around like a bunch of crazy, fun time, happy place people and just
It was
enjoy.
great. People were wishing
tumbling
on
over.
stars, and Sarah, Gabby, and I were just circling them and falling over. And
Oh my
it was
gosh,
an
I loved
absolute
it.
delight.
It really was quite charming. It's really a fun thing. Those tut masks, you might have to invest a few gold nuggets in them, but those are a worthwhile investment.
Oh yeah, it's
For
worth
sure.
all 5 gold nugs, 100%.
Yes. Agreed.
Gold
One hundo.
nuggies.
Gold nuggies, tasty gold nugs. Oh, tasty gold nugs. If only we could eat these tasty gold nugs.
Those don't look tasty at all. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yum.
Nom, nom, nom.
Nom, 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 nom.
So guys, I mean, we could shut it down right now.
Shut it
We've had a
down.
good run. Shut it down right now. Call it a night.
We're
See?
nearly at the hour. Why not?
So let's just call it a night. I feel like we've had some good speculation. We've shared some happy times. We've had some meaningful
We've had some
chatter.
good times. We've had some bad times.
We've
I don't
had
remember
some
the
up
bad times. What are you talking
We've
about?
had some sad times.
I got bit by a scorpion.
That's
Oh, right. You did have bad times.
That's true.
We
She
also
had
did
Was
all
it
get
bit?
booted.
I wasn't bit. I was stabbed. I don't think I was bit by a scorpion.
Oh,
I was
that's fair.
stabbed.
You were yes,
Okay,
with their
yeah.
little pointy stinger bip.
It's the tarantula that'll gnaw on you.
Yep. Yes, but I'm glad you're okay. So it all had a happy ending in the end.
But in the end, it all worked out.
Sometimes it just works out.
In the
man.
end, nothing. Anyway.
Oh, mer. Well, you can make that the song. You want to sing me out with that classic tune?
What's the classic tune?
It was a
Came
combo
so
of
far and we tried so hard
Oh,
and got
rest in
so
peace,
far.
Chester.
Oh.
In the end,
So
it doesn't
today's
even
Pocket Pod
matter.
would like to shout out today's Pocket Pod, sponsored in part by all the birthdays of our friends. We were talking about Apple today. Apple had his birthday not too long ago, or her birthday, whatever. Apple, whoever you are, we love you. Mitzi, Teddy, Beardo the Smug Bear. Oh my gosh, and favorite squirrel friend Marshall, one of my best buds, is having a birthday. I think it's the 29th this month. And very especially want to mention Sweet Sweet Blathers, our favorite owl, who we are celebrating his birthday this very day, which is the 24th, the day before it releases. And of course, a very special thank you to Jack Quaid Blank of Monkey Cat Studios. Thank you for putting up with our shenanigans and making us sound delightful.